everyone, how are you all feeling? If it's anything like me, the answer will be not great. I can't describe it, guys. I've just been feeling in a really weird place recently, kind of like I'm in a rut. I just feel like the weeks leading up to when I went on holiday, I was so busy. I had so much on and I was so stressed, and I was going like 100 miles an hour, and then it all just stopped really suddenly and I went on holiday. It was a family wedding and we had such a nice time, and then the celebrations like kind of continued afterwards. I had loads of family at my house the week of the Jubilee weekend, and then it was the Jubilee weekend, and now I'm just like really struggling to get myself back like into gear, and I just don't feel myself, and I can't really describe why, although I do have it on good authority, and by good authority I mean TikTok, that Mercury is apparently in retrograde. It was actually an influencer, and I can't remember her name. I think her name is Belle, and she posted a TikTok just of her crying. I mean, it was so brave, and she was just like, I feel awful, and just like crying all the time, and I don't know why. And she literally had thousands of comments from people saying, oh my gosh, I feel the exact same way. I've been feeling this way for the past week and I don't know why. I feel so awful. I just thought to myself, I really need to get out of this horrible rut and really motivate myself again, get back in the zone, get back to normal, and hopefully this will motivate you guys to do the same. So I am starting the day with my favorite breakfast, and this is the breakfast that I can only have when I'm not like on the go, because if I'm going out, then I'll just have a protein shake because I just have something really quick. But when I have more time and I can have a leisurely breakfast, oh my gosh, I just love a grapefruit. I just love anything sour, and I also like to have like a kind of healthy breakfast. I like to save my sugary cereals for my like nighttime snack and have something healthy in the morning, and the grapefruit's really healthy, although I have like covered it in sugar. So I'm going to put on a YouTube video, eat my breakfast, just chill out. Cindy's having her breakfast, although it's currently all over the floor. You guys are not ready for this. My little flower, my poor little flower. Cindy's really not feeling good either, guys. She actually got spayed on well, about 8 days ago now. She has to wear her little flower cone, and the vet actually gave us a blue one, and we just looked at the vet and said, it's blue, and they were like, yeah, and I said, Cinderella only wears pink. And they didn't have a pink one, so I had to get this one for her from Amazon. Poor baby, she only has 2 days left of it though. I'll be so happy when we can take it off because she hates it so much and she's just not herself either. So yeah, I'm gonna finish my breakfast, and then I kind of want to do like a little bit of movement this morning because I don't want to do like a hard workout. I don't want to sweat or do anything too hard, but I know that I always feel better throughout the day when I have like moved my body in the morning. Cinderella, stop it. I always just feel better when I've moved my body in some way. I feel more energized, I feel good about myself. So I'm gonna find like a nice light stretch or Pilates video and we can do it together.
Which means we're going to play with the heels here. So check it out. We're going to go up, up, down, down, up, down, down. So this is, we're making you kind of wobble. You can place them down if you want, but really keep that chest open and keep pressing down. If you want to work more of the upper abs, you can place both hands behind the nape of your neck, elbows wide like so. Make sure your lower abs are really pressing deep into your spine, okay? Boom, just like that, see? Cracking the wall. Palms in prayer, and all you're gonna do is bring elbow to nose. So, up, up, up. So this works, yeah. This works your shoulders, it works your biceps, and that's all it is. It's just right here. And if you guys are finding that it's a little bit difficult to keep the legs so good, and then flip over onto your, put yourself up into a down dog right here, pressing your heels down into the mat. Inhale, big exhale.
Oh my god, I literally look like a boy. Yeah, I'm really pleased I did that. I think it's only like 20 minutes to half an hour if you can do that every single day, unless you're like heading out. But if I'm just going to be at home, I'm going to try and make an effort to do something like that every day because it just makes me feel good. I'm going to have a shower now and get ready for the day. So guys, I have had a very lovely shower. I know this sounds really weird, but Unless I'm going to the gym in the morning, I'm not really a shower in the morning kind of person. I always shower before bed, and actually that was really nice. It's a nice way to start the day, and it's nice to kind of change up your routine as well, I feel like, when you're in a little bit of a rut. And speaking of changing up the routine, I went super duper wild and used a new shower gel. I feel like I save my nice shower gels for like absolutely no good reason. Like, what purpose does it serve to like save your good shower gel? Like, what day is going to be any more special than another? So I used my Flower Bomb shower gel, which literally smells incredible. It's Flower Bomb. And I went even more wild and used the body lotion as well, something else that I always save. To be fair, the reason that I don't ever use this is because it's such a cute little tub that I just like to keep it as a decoration. But today I thought, why not go wild? So even though I'm not really going anywhere today and I'm just going to be at home, I feel like honestly I cannot be productive or in a good mood if I'm not like dressed and done. Like my face and my hair, I know that's a weird like internal thing that I probably have, but I just can't get on if I don't feel good. So today we're going to do the full skincare routine, little light touch of makeup so I can feel like my best self and ready to get on with the day. So I cleansed my face in the shower with this cleanser, which I am so in love with at the moment. It's the Hourglass Equilibrium Rebalancing Cream Cleanser, and it's just so nice. Like, it's just the perfect amount of like clean but not drying. It just makes my skin feel really good. So next I'm going to use my toner, which is the Pixi Glow Tonic. Of course, you guys know I have literally used this for years, and they sent me this absolutely giant one with my name on, which is very exciting. I feel like a few people have said that they don't really get on with this toner, but I love it. It has 5% glycolic acid in, so it's like exfoliating and it just kind of reveals the glow underneath, and I really like it. Oh my gosh guys, I've just realized that you can see my reflection on my reflection, which I know is like a bad superstition. Okay, so now for the main event, which is my serum, and I'm using my absolutely beloved Elizabeth Arden Vitamin C Ceramide capsules. Now, I've literally been talking to you guys about these for years now. They are one of my all-time like top skincare products in the world, and not just the vitamin C ones, the whole Ceramide capsule range is unbelievable. But the vitamin C ones are my favorite. So the reason why I love these is because, you know, when you have those days where you're just like really tired, quite stressed, and your skin looks tired and looks dull and kind of lifeless, and you just kind of want to inject a little bit of life and glow into your skin. That's what these do, but like not just on a surface level, it actually goes like into your skin as well to produce like a real result, not just like putting on a glowy primer. So the vitamin C in the capsule is obviously amazing for giving you that bright, beautiful glow, but the ceramides actually really deeply nourish the skin and protect the skin's barrier, helping it stay smooth, stay even, and stay glowing. This is a really hideous statistic, but we actually lose 40% of our skin's natural ceramides by the time we reach our 30s. I know, and it's like 60% by the time you reach your 40s. So these really help to decelerate the aging process and keep our skin looking gorgeous for longer. There's actually really amazing science behind the capsules as well and why they work so well. So Elizabeth Arden use oil-soluble vitamin C, which is, I think, 178 times more potent than traditional vitamin C products and a lot more stable as well. So all you do is twist open the little capsule. They're also the perfect dosage for your face, neck and décolleté, meaning that there's no waste and you don't need to worry about if you're using too much or too little. Into my skin like that. It's also a dry oil, so you get that lovely texture, but it's fast absorbing and it's not sticky. It's like the perfect base for makeup. And another really fun little fact that I love about the capsules is they're made from 100% mineral and vegetable cellulose, meaning they're completely biodegradable. You can literally dissolve them underwater, so they're really good for the environment as well, and they're just amazing for travel. Rather than taking like a whole bottle of your serum, you can just take the amount of capsules that you need for the trip, and it's so much more travel friendly. They can even go in the hand luggage. And just look how nice and glowing and healthy my skin looks. It literally looks like you've had a facial when you use these capsules, and that's why I'm so excited that I literally have the most amazing discount code for you guys. You'll be able to get 25% off all Elizabeth Arden products using my code, which is Freddy25. It will only be valid for 1 week from today, so it finishes on the 20th of June. But honestly guys, this is such a good opportunity to get your hands on the capsules because they really are the best. Okay, so now following on with a little bit of face cream. I never feel like I need a moisturizer when I've used the capsules because they're so hydrating, but we might as well put a little bit of moisturizer on. So I'm using the Fresh Beauty Rose Deep Hydration Face Cream. It's so nice. You really only need a small amount of this, and you can use it morning and night as well. Oh my gosh, it's such a beautiful texture and it just glides so well over the serum. I was just about to put my eye cream on and then I realized that I read somewhere recently that I think you do SPF before eye cream. Am I right? Please let me know down below. But I'm going to be using the Elizabeth Arden Provage City Smart SPF. It's an SPF of 50. It's also like pollution blocking as well. Not that I'm going out today, but it is quite a sunny day, so it can't hurt to put a little bit of SPF on. And this also, like, honestly, has such a nice base for your makeup, especially if you're having like a no makeup day. You will love this product because it gives you like, there's a little bit of a skin tint in the product and it just really evens your skin tone. So I feel like, you know, on a gym day, I would just look like this and be really happy. And then for my eye cream, I'm using, again, the Fresh Beauty Rose eye cream. It's just super hydrating, really nice for the morning as well. It kind of like wakes me up. To be honest, I think my skin looks really nice and I don't want to put too much makeup on. The capsules, I'm telling you, work wonders. But I am just going to do a little bit of concealer because I just cannot stand seeing purple under my eyes. It just depresses me. So yeah, I'm just going to pop on some concealer. I'm using really the best concealer in the world, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Vanish. This honestly should get way more credit than it does. It's the only thing I've ever tried that actually covers up the purple, because it's like a color corrector as well as a concealer, and it's just so good. And I'm using this brush from Sculpted by Amy. Oh, I have a red nose as well from being on holiday. I just feel like no matter what I do, no matter how much SPF 50 I put on my face, I always burn my nose. If I had some Hollywood Flawless Filter, then I would put that on today too, but I just ran out. Skin looking good. I'm just gonna do my brows as well. I just use this Anastasia Beverly Hills brow wax just to push them up, because I do tint my eyebrows because they're like super blonde and non-existent. So I've tinted them, which kind of like brings out the hair. So I feel like I don't really need to use a pencil anymore, really. Like only if I want to do a super defined brow, which I don't really like anyway anymore. I feel like it's too much for my face. So I just do the nice like brushed up look and it just looks really natural. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit of powder on with whatever's left over on my brush, just because I'm like super duper shiny. I'm so shiny. And then finish off with a little bit of pink Lano Lips, which is just such a pretty colour. And the fact that it's lip balm as well is just the best. And that's my look. I know it's not a lot, but it just helps me feel a little bit more put together and ready for the day, because if I have no makeup on, I just feel like I should be in bed. So that's that. Don't forget 25% off on the Elizabeth Arden capsules. I promise you will not regret it. So guys, I've got myself dressed. I was like, do you know what? Today I refuse to put on joggers because that's what I wear every day that I'm at home. I mean, I have like my cute, nice loungewear, but I'm just wearing the same thing like every day, a variation, and I just need to like snap out of it, put a cute outfit on that I actually feel good in. So I'm wearing my little Zara play suit. So for me, the first thing I really need to do today is tidy up the flat. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have been living like a bit of a depressed person for the past few days, and my flat's just so messy, and I am not someone that can live in mess. Like, it really, really bothers me. But I've just been like turning a blind eye. I've been lazy and I'm like, no, Freddie, you need to get out of this. I need to tidy up this flat. So I think I'm just gonna do this really painful thing where I go around the flat and put everything that needs to go back somewhere in the middle of the lounge floor. It's gonna be chaos, it's gonna be painful, but then I can just get it sorted once and for all and have a nice tidy space, which I think is really important for the mind. I feel like I'm gonna regret showing this to you guys, but I feel like it's also important to keep it real. This is the state of my studio right now. It's just awful. I keep on throwing things in there. My washing that I washed like 3 days ago, I still haven't put away. There's packages, there's a top on the floor. Like, And this is not the only room that is like this, and it's very, very unlike me. I do weirdly get quite a nice satisfaction out of tidying though, so I'm not like horrified at this job. I'm gonna put a nice film on the TV that I like, that I don't need to pay too much attention to, and just get through this because I'm sick of living in mess. It's not my style. I thought you guys might find our family Disney Plus logos amusing. Our profile icons, JoJo's Mickey Mouse. I am Cinderella, of course, who is Marie. Yes, that's you. Coco is Forky. And my mum is the wicked mother in Tangled. I just don't think you can really beat Freaky Friday. And I know literally the entire script off by heart, so I don't need to actually be watching.
Nobody but you. I believe you. You're ruining my life. Why would I want a leprechaun ice sculpture? Not even Irish.
Oh my gosh, so this is genuinely all of the stuff that was just around my flat that I need to put away. I know this looks crazy, but like I actually find when you're feeling a bit overwhelmed by like tidying up or something like that, it really helps to do something like this because it just gets it all in your face. And even though it looks super overwhelming, to me it kind of feels less overwhelming because now all of the other rooms are technically tidy and you can just go and put each thing back in its place, and it really kind of appeals to like the completionist in me. It kind of feels like this big task that we're gonna get through, and when it's done it will feel really, really good. So I'm gonna get on with this now, and by the looks of things, Cindy is going to help me.
Don't wanna grow up, I wanna get out. Hey, take me away. And I really wanted Mom to know that.
Okay guys, here is my progress on the tidying. I have 2 piles of washing, my washed bedding folded, ready to be delivered to Coco. I pay her to do my ironing. Some folded up, clean laundry and clothes to put away. Here is all like products that I've been gifted that I want to keep, that I need to put away. And then also here are 2 bags of gifted products that I don't want, that I will deliver to my mum. Over here is loads of like camera stuff that I need to put away, and then I've just got like bits and bobs here that I don't really know what to do with. There's some gifting here that I feel like I really want to take an Instagram story of because they were really beautiful, generous gifts from brands, so I want to put them on my story, but I don't like putting loads of gifting on like the same story on one day because I feel like it just looks really excessive. And then I just have like other bits and bobs, like this beautiful picnic basket that I was gifted by Garnier. It had like loads of products in, but it's so pretty, and Cinderella was in it earlier as well, so I feel like it's a cute little bed for her. I also got gifted this Charlotte Tilbury Platinum Jubilee box, and it had products in, but I've taken the products out, but I just can't bring myself to get rid of this box because, as you guys know, Charlotte Tilbury is my favourite brand, and anything with like the royal seal of approval on, I mean, I just absolutely love. And it's leather and it's all velvety inside, so I think I'm going to keep this for Christmas decorations. Don't you think that's a fabulous Christmas decoration box? So I need to put this away. I also got this really beautiful hamper from Moe, or Moe. JJ would tell me off for saying Moe. And I've emptied it out, but now it's like a cute picnic basket, but I do already have one. So I just need to get mine out of storage and see if this is nicer than the one I already have, because if not, I'll give this to my mum. And then there was a couple of other things I really had to show you because some things are just too pretty to only be seen by me. So I got sent this beautiful gift from Creed, and it's their new Windflowers fragrance. And I just sprayed it all over myself, and honestly, like, it is heavenly. You need to go into like Selfridges and smell this, it's incredible. But they sent this like, I don't know, it's kind of like a magazine, but it just has the most beautiful imagery in. And I just feel like it's such a shame to just throw it away. But obviously, like, I have no use for it. So, I mean, I'm probably going to throw it away, but it just seems such a shame because all of this imagery is so stunning. There's also a little like ballet section as well. Look at that. So pretty. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. And also these absolutely stunning pieces of jewellery from Lara Heems. As you guys know, I have got really friendly with Lara, and she has supplied me with jewellery for various shoots, and she's so generous, and you guys love her jewellery so much. And just look at like the box and her little pouches. So she gave me this beautiful necklace a while ago, and then recently she gave me the earrings to match. Are they not just spectacular? And also the bracelets to match. They're just amazing. And because, as like a little thank you, because I have posted her jewellery quite a lot, she actually gave me one of her little, I don't really know what you call this, but I guess it's the kind of thing that you would have in a jewellery shop, but the kind of thing that you'd never really be able to get. And she was like, I know you like this kind of thing. And I was like, I do, I love this kind of thing. So I'm going to put this in my bedroom, and maybe put like this necklace on display. Oh my gosh, how stunning will that look? So yes, a big thank you to the wonderful Lara Heems. Oh, and I also have this absolutely huge pile of recycling, which I'm very concerned about this fitting in the recycling bins, because I share my recycling bins with some other residents in my building. Oh my gosh, guys, I literally feel brand new. The flat is so tidy, and I sorted out things that have literally been piling up for weeks that I've just ignored because I've been too busy or too lazy. So everything is done and it's so tidy, and I just already feel like my spirits are lifted. Also, perfect timing. I just got sent these beautiful mixed peonies from Appleyard, London, and I already had some peonies that I got from my local florist, and a few have died or they've just gone a bit like soggy, so I kind of got rid of the bad ones, but some of them are still absolutely spectacular, so I'm going to mix them together and make a beautiful getting out of a rut day bouquet. I feel like buying yourself a lovely beautiful bunch of flowers to brighten up your home is just one of like the ultimate things you can do for yourself in terms of self-care. Look at that peony, it is huge. Oh, look at this one, it's so pretty. I'm not actually very good at flower arranging. I always give it a go. I feel like everyone's just gone crazy for peonies the last couple of weeks. Obviously it is peony season, but I just have seen so many people putting them on their stories, and it just makes me so happy because they're the prettiest flower. I do really love them. I love roses and peonies, and I know it's a bit cliche, but they're just so pretty. And I just love how fluffy peonies are. They kind of look like candy floss. These are little baby ones that haven't blossomed yet. And peonies are not exactly cat safe. They're cat like, I'd say amber warning. You just have to be a little bit cautious with them and just make sure your cat's not eating the leaf or the petal, which Cinderella doesn't do, luckily. She doesn't really seem that interested in flowers. Oh my gosh, look at this one. It's like it's in mid-bloom. So if you feel like you need a little bit of cheering up, then pop onto Appleyard or walk down to your local florist and pick yourself up some beautiful peonies while they're still in season. Et voila, how perfect do they look? These are actually my first peonies in the flat, and they look spectacular. I'm honestly feeling so much better already, and I feel like now my flat feels nice, my space feels good. I can actually concentrate and get on with some things that I really wanted to do today. So the first thing's a bit weird, but I feel like lots of you will probably relate to it. I have started to get really overwhelmed with like WhatsApp messages, text messages from like family and friends, and I've just started doing this thing where I really let them build up, and I sometimes go days and days, like even maybe a week, without replying to people, and I feel really rude, but for some reason like I just get quite overwhelmed with the number of like people getting in contact with me. I'm so popular. I've started to get a really bad reputation amongst my family and friends for not replying, and it's not because I'm trying to be rude or not because I don't want to talk to them, but it genuinely overwhelms me, and I think, oh, I'll reply tomorrow, and then that turns into the next day, and that turns into next week. And today I just want to sit down and reply to everyone, clear my inbox so I can feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders, because I feel like my WhatsApps are constantly on my mind. So I actually have this really good technique to help you like mentally keep on top of WhatsApp if this is something that stresses you out. It only really works on WhatsApp, but apart from my mum, dad, JJ and Coco, I literally speak to everyone else on WhatsApp, and I can't take full credit for it. I actually got it from Kate Spears on Instagram. She put it on her story and I was like, oh my god, that's such a good idea, and she said it's really helped, and it really helps me too. I've just let it slip a little bit. So basically what you do is once you have replied to someone on WhatsApp, you swipe left, I don't know my lefts and rights, you swipe left to archive the message, and it kind of like files it away, it doesn't delete it. And it means that when that person replies back, you still get your full history and your full message thread, but it just like gets it out of your inbox. And eventually, like once you've replied to everyone, you'll have like an empty WhatsApp inbox. So just so you guys can see exactly what I mean, I've just replied to M via voice note, and then I'm just gonna swipe, nearly said right again, left. And then the message is gone, but when she replies, all the previous messages will still be there. So I'm gonna now go through my entire inbox. Okay, I've just finished my text messages and I feel a lot better. I feel like I also forget how nice it is to chat to people and family and friends, and how good that actually makes me feel. I'm like, why do I ever think that I don't want to do that in the moment? Because I always feel really, really nice when I have. So there's a lesson. Another thing, if you're feeling a bit down in the dumps, chatting to a friend, like sometimes you're not just gonna call up your friend and be like, hi, I'm down in the dumps, can you make me feel better? But just like chat, catch up, even if it's just a voice note. I know sometimes phone calls are a bit like intense. Why does our generation have such an issue with phone calls? At least I do. There's literally like, I can count on one hand the people I speak to on the phone. My mum, my dad, JJ, my granny, and my best friend. That's literally it. So now that my flat is clear, my spirits are feeling a little bit more lifted, I feel like I'm in a good place to get myself organised, and I've actually taken drastic measures, including purchasing a new notebook. Now, if you know me, you'll know that I take a lot of joy from notebooks. I used to get so excited when I was really little, like 5 or 6, to go to WH Smith and buy a new pen. Like, it used to literally be a treat. My mum and dad would be like, should we go to WH Smith? And I'd be like, yay! I'm very strange. So yes, I got myself a new notebook to make me feel motivated. And do you know where does the best notebooks? HomeSense. I get all of my nice notebooks from HomeSense, and I thought this was a very good one. And the reason I got it, you guys are gonna absolutely cry. My favorite notebook, which is my Zoella notebook, it's the best notebook in the world. Do you know why? The pages just lie like this on the table, and I can just write my to-do lists every day, and I just really love this notebook. And it's coming to the end, and I've been feeling a bit anxious about it. I think subconsciously that's been affecting me as well, because I'm like, oh my god, my trusty notebook is coming to an end. So I got myself a new one, and this is a ring binder, so this can also lie open on the table. So I'm feeling very pleased with myself, and this one even has a little date line as well. And I've also downloaded a new app for my laptop. So it's a MacBook app, and it's called Structured, and it's basically like a calendar app, but it's more like a daily calendar app. So you can put things into like the full monthly calendar, but you can actually write yourself like a structured to-do list for every single day with like timings, and it even encourages you to like add in half an hour's reading. And I feel like I really need this, because especially working from home and sort of not really having a boss, like I don't have anyone to answer to, I need some structure. And I'm usually quite good at it, but I can sometimes spiral, and I feel like I've spiraled. So I need to get some structure back. So I'm going to show you the app on my laptop. It's all pink as well, which did not influence the decision in downloading it at all, but it's all pink, so it's very aesthetically pleasing. Okay, so here is what it looks like on the screen. So basically this is next week, all of the days, and you can literally add in tasks, and they can all have their own little cute icon, depending on what it is. So when I have to take Cinderella to the vets, I'll put a little paw print and type in Cinderella vet, and I can add in the exact time, and it will add it into the calendar. So you can fill out like your appointments and things that you have in your diary, but then you can also fill out all of your tasks throughout the day and give them a time to actually do them. And then there's a little like checkbox next to it, so you can do that when you completed it. And then another feature that I really liked about this app, which I felt like I really needed, was there is a section where you can basically put tasks that don't have like a specific time or date. They're just things that in general in life you need to get done, at some point, and you can like collect these here, and I have so many of these, and I think that's another reason I'm kind of feeling a bit overwhelmed, is because I've got all of these like life tasks that I need to get round to that I never get round to doing. So I'm going to spend some time now filling out all of those tasks, making myself a little plan for next week, just filling in the dates that I've definitely already got in my diary, just to get me nice and prepared for next week so I can wake up on Monday morning and feel really, really organised and in control. Okay, so I just filled out a bunch of these inbox tasks. I can feel like there's so many more in my head as well that when I remember I'm going to jot them down. So what I'm going to do is challenge myself to complete one thing on that list every week. Now, I know that doesn't sound like a lot. That means it will take like months to get through this stuff, but to be honest, they've been on my list for months, like more than months. So I just feel like I shouldn't overface myself and try and do too much, and one task per week feels realistic. I can decide on a Sunday which task I'm going to complete the next week, and just make sure I do it, and then I feel like I will feel more in control and on top of everything, because right now I feel a bit of the opposite. Oh yay, I'm so pleased. The door just went, and it was Amazon, and my new book arrived. I ordered Dark Places by Gillian Flynn because, oh my gosh, my two favourite books, or two of my favourite books, are Gone Girl and Sharp Objects, both by Gillian Flynn, so I wanted to read this one. Although, why is the cover so disgusting? Like, why would you ever choose neon green? But this actually brings us very nicely to the next phase of the day. So we're in June, we're almost halfway through the year, and I reckon it's probably really normal that we're feeling like a little bit of life fatigue at this point. So I want to try and set myself some like mid-year resolutions, like some goals, but not so much goals that I want to accomplish, but more like life habits that I want to stick to, that I think will benefit me and make me feel better. Okay, it's gonna go on the first page because this is very important. So the first thing I really want to try and work towards the rest of this year is adjust my sleeping pattern, because I go to sleep really, really late and I wake up quite late too, and I just want to shift it all like back, even just by a couple of hours. So I'm gonna write this down. The next one is where my book came in. I really want to make sure that I am doing something like reading before bed and not working, because I just think that maybe contributes to me having trouble sleeping and feeling maybe like stressed at night when I'm supposed to be feeling relaxed. So that's something I really want to try and like nail myself down to this year. Oh my gosh, drinking more water. So I used to be so good at drinking tons of water throughout the day, but this year I feel like I've really let it slip. 2 litres of water a day. Try to reply to messages sooner. Complete one life task, which were those things I made a list of, a week. Okay, this is a work one, but I want to try and film one piece of short content per week, like a TikTok or a reel or a YouTube short. Oh yeah, I want to get regular massages, because every time I go for a massage, the therapist says to me, oh my God, you really need to be coming in for regular massages. And I'm like, oh yeah, I should. And then I never do. And this is something that I really got very good at in 2021. And 2020, I was going like every other week for a sports massage at the physio, and that was really good, but I've just let that slip as well. Okay, the last one I'm going to write down, because I feel like you don't want to do too much and overface yourself. It's basically just to do more things for fun, like see my friends, do things that are just not related to work. Okay, I feel like that is a really good place to start, and I can always add to it later on. So I actually think that I'm going to add in like me time into my scheduled app. For every like life task that I've set myself to complete every week, I also want to add in something that I like to do, something enjoyable every week too, whether that's going and seeing a show, meeting up with a friend and having dinner, or even just having like a movie night with JJ and saying we're having a takeaway and we're not doing any work for the whole evening on this day, and to try and make sure that I do that every week. I think that will really keep the spirits up. So as you guys just saw, it's one of my resolutions to get my water intake back up again, because I just feel like I really let it slip over the past like 6 months. So I've got this really cool bottle. It's called the Aqua Smart Water Bottle. I actually got this at Christmas for my gift guide, but I just put it away in my cupboard and completely forgot about it. And I just feel like this is the perfect thing for me right now, because it basically connects to an app on your phone, and it gives you like reminders. So the bottle actually glows at the bottom, so I had to charge this last night, which I've done. So it actually glows when it's like time for you to take a sip or have a gulp throughout the day. And then it also like tracks your water intake as well, and provides a detailed insight into your daily hydration levels. And okay, we have found your bottle. Meet my bottle. Right, your bottle will keep you hydrated by glowing when it is time to take a sip of water. Start hydrating. Okay, so I haven't drunk any today, except I have. I had a glass of water this morning. But yeah, we'll see if this works. And I know this is like a stupidly fancy, kind of unnecessary gadget for something as simple as drinking water. But if, you know, you like cute things and cute things give you the motivation to do the things you need to do, then this is perfect. So I'll link it down below for you guys, and I'll see how I get on with it. I hope you guys are feeling a bit better from watching this video, if you're following along the steps or just thinking about doing it, or just knowing that you're not alone and feeling a bit rubbish. The day is getting on now, it's getting a little bit dark, and I'm looking forward to just having a chilled evening. I really want to actually just book myself something nice, something to look forward to. Like, I want to text a friend and organize a date, and I also want to book myself in for a massage. So I'm actually just on Secret Spa now. So my advice to you guys would just be, get something in the diary in the next couple of weeks to look forward to, whether it's something pampering like a massage or just like a nice drinks with friends, and buy yourself a book. You should actually download the Goodreads app. It's so good. I discovered it recently and I was like, how did I not know about this? I think it's more of an American thing than a British thing, but it basically doesn't matter. It's literally just an app where you can leave book reviews and like collate the books that you've read and like rate them out of 5 stars, and then you can also have a wish list, and it's just really good. So when I ordered the Gillian Flynn book, that's because that was on my Goodreads wish list. I do feel like I've done really well today though. I feel lighter in myself. I feel like my spirits are lifted. I think I really needed to just declutter the flat. I'm gonna clean it tomorrow as well, and then I know I'll feel even better when it's not only tidy but sparkling clean. I've laid out all of those tasks that were weighing me down in the back of my mind. Even just having them out on paper or on the laptop and just seeing them in front of you rather than just like them swimming around in your head is really freeing and really makes you feel like you're in control again. And I'm just going to finish the night by pampering myself. I'm going to light all of my lovely candles. I'm going to shower, maybe put a hair mask on. I'm definitely going to fake tan. I always feel a million times better when I fake tanned, and just have a nice chilled evening. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you were also feeling a bit in a rut, lack of motivation, or just a bit down in the dumps, hopefully this has given you some tips on how you can make yourself feel better. Thank you guys so much as always for watching, and I'll see you all next week. Bye!